Welcome to another episode of Global Women Enrichment Podcast. Today we have Rosemary Ray joining us from the Christmas Smiles Project, and we are so happy to have her here because she does so many amazing things for our community and for those children that could otherwise not have some things to open up or some toys to really enjoy during the Christmas season. So Rosemary, tell me, how did the Christmas Smiles Project even come to be?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy that you invited me here. And the Christmas Smiles Project has been going on for 24 years.
Wow.
It started with my best friend and I, Andrea Lopez. We went to Dayland and we went and we saw the giving tree. We said, well, we're going to take some of the little angels and buy gifts for them. And then we went shopping and we bought them. We left them at the table. And then we went back and we said, I think that we could do a little bit more. So we started talking and researching different places, and we got our closest friends to donate. We found a location, and that's how we started. So it started very small with maybe 10 friends donating, and now it's become, thousands of people donate, hundreds of volunteers. Now, due to COVID, we have less volunteers, but they're always behind the scenes, sorting toys, helping us load it into the U-Haul.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the U-Haul.
Yes.
It's the really big U-Haul truck,
Wow.
just literally packed to the brim with toy donations.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Like, how often do you donate toys? Is it like quarterly, monthly, or just special occasions?
Well, we do it usually during Christmas time, but sometimes we do it also as well during Easter time.
Okay.
But as far as toys, they donate all year round.
All year round.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so we'll give you some details later because if you want to donate, you can donate all year round. Doesn't just have to be for Christmas, even though we're close to Christmas now. And if you want to donate, Christmas Smiles Project could definitely use donations at any point in time. And so one of the things that, I got to know you even better through the Christmas Smiles Project, and share a little bit with us on how the distribution worked in the past and how it's been working, last year and this year from a COVID perspective.
So in the past, we were able to go to a school, set up there, and have, our hundreds of volunteers and a lot of children. Due to COVID last year, we had to minimize the volunteers. So we had maybe 50 the most. But the same distribution, we always have the students, the children that are going to receive, go in with one of our volunteers. So that way they get to pick from whatever they want without having their parents influence, I want that. So that hasn't changed.
Right. Yeah. And I think just to describe it a little bit more for our audience, it's amazing because all of these toys that you donate get set up age appropriate along this whole entire area, depending on where the setup is. So in the past, it would be at a school. Last year and this year, it'll be in a different location, but it all gets set up and age appropriate. And so the volunteers themselves are also students. They're older students that come and volunteer their time to help these younger children have the ability to receive these wonderful gifts that everyone has been donating. So it's actually really beautiful because you see these older kids helping these younger kids, right? Mm-hmm. So they walk with them and they'll ask them, what do you like? And sometimes you'll see some children that are very timid, but by the time they finish picking the toys that they want, it's Christmas smiles.
It is. It is. It is.
It is.
And I think that for the volunteers that are so young to be able to see this, it's so beautiful because there's one thing for buying a toy and giving it to a charity, which is amazing. But another thing is to be actually hands-on and seeing, like you said, the faces, the smiles of these children at the end, they get to pick from whatever. It looks like a toy store.
Yes.
May I ask what is the cutoff age?
We go up to teens.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes, because they donate, for the girls' makeup, for the boys' sports equipment and games, headphones.
Is there any gift that is not acceptable?
We don't prefer any guns.
Okay.
So none of that.
And what about baby gifts?
Baby gifts we
For the
do.
babies.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
And we have babies that
Okay.
come into our arms and we do take them around as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, it's all types of toys, and when you think of toys, it's not just toys that make noise. Consider the gifts also could be when you're thinking about some of the preteen and older teens, sometimes even the younger ones. There's different types of drawing kits, right? So I've seen tons of, for the younger kids, crayons and coloring books, but for the older kids, all types of arts and craft type toys that are there that encourage even further growth beyond just a toy.
Yeah, educational toys.
Exactly.
That they might not have in their
Right.
houses.
Yeah. And then the other thing too, if you're deciding to donate, is it's not just toys, but when you talk about sports, I mean, I've been there and I've seen bicycles, like several bicycles, not just one. And so there are kids that get to walk away with bicycles, with scooters, and other types of toys that are not what you would consider a traditional toy.
We also go to the baby house. So the baby house is a house for children. Now they're young adults with profound disabilities. So those are specific wish list items, but that we provide every single year to those.
And so what would be some of the items on that list?
They're in need of everything from shampoos to bed sheets to blankets. The nurses provide that every single year, and we give them because they're in very much need. We can't see them anymore, but we used to be able to go and sing to them.
Oh.
So we would carol around their facility.
Yeah. And so in terms of donations throughout the year, where could somebody, if they wanted to donate, where could they donate?
So they can follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page, the Christmas Smiles Project, and they can reach out to us through there.
And if there was a location, and it's in the Miami area, let me make that clear. So if there is a location in the Miami area that says, we have a need and they would like Christmas Smiles Project to contact them, where would they reach out to you?
They can email me at the Christmas Smiles Project at yahoo.com.
Okay.
And we can come in contact with them and help them out.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
If there's a need, we're there to help.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, sometimes it's a Christmas miracle because we start with, are we going to have enough? Are we going to have enough? And then there's so much abundance that we were able to give even after our toy drive was happening.
Right. Well, one of the things I also find amazing is we talked about the students that come and help with the younger ones. But, 24 years ago is when this started, and you have children now. So they've grown up. You have 3 children, and they've grown up with the Christmas Smiles Project. What has that been like for them?
I think it's been a great experience for them. Sometimes they'll say, can I give my gift card, my birthday gift card, so we can buy toys for the toy drive? So they've always been involved in it from the beginning.
Yes. And you mentioning the toy drive, I'm also thinking about, if you have toys that you want to donate, wrapped or unwrapped?
Unwrapped, because we like for them to select the toys that they would like to receive. So unwrapped.
Nice.
Yes. And so, another thing, I had to go there because I was going to forget to say wrapped or unwrapped. But, going back to your children and their giving, I think that part of what you're doing is not just giving to all the children that receive the gifts, but if I think about the giving that you're giving to all of the volunteers, I mean, that in and of itself is a huge gift. And so what you are all doing with the Christmas Smiles Project is absolutely fascinating because it's gifts beyond gifts and the opportunity to really provide service. And so if somebody wanted to volunteer, how could they reach you? Same thing?
They can contact us through our Instagram or Facebook page, or they can email us.
Got it.
Do you usually receive most of the gifts from other organizations or from individuals?
From everywhere. Individuals, other organizations. 24 years, so a lot of people know that we're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do you take monetary gifts to go and buy gifts?
Yes. A lot of times, some people say we can't go out and buy these toys, so they'll be able to give a check or Venmo or or gift cards. They've also Amazon gifts
Right.
over to my house to help out.
Nice.
So do you operate out of your house or you have an office?
No, we operate now out of our house.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
So you cut down on all the overhead.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It truly is a nonprofit.
And where
Yeah.
do you where do you store all the gifts?
My shed.
Oh my
We have a
goodness.
huge shed outside. And then a month before, we do rent a pod so that because we know we'll get more in November. So we'll rent a pod and have that there.
I find it amazing how the spirit of giving and generosity awakens after Thanksgiving. It's in the air. You can feel it. You
It's
know?
true.
Yes.
It's
So
true.
exactly where are you going to go to distribute the gifts like this year?
So this year,
Have
we're
you
still
decided?
confirming our locations.
Oh, okay.
Due to COVID, we have to contact the locations we went to last year and see if they're able to, where the need is as well.
Right. Okay.
So,
Well, I think that that's a good point to make, is that this is needs based.
yes.
So this is not hey, I live in a multi-million-dollar house and I just want to go get my kids some free gifts, right? So let's just call that out. This truly is a needs-based, and it's so we can spread the Christmas spirit through service and through gift giving to many of those that potentially could not afford to have these gifts themselves.
Absolutely.
So what do you do in a situation, say you have thousands of toys and 50 people show up? The kids allowed to take more than one toy, or you just have them in for another time?
So, yes, they do not take ever one toy. They take 3 to 4 toys.
That's nice. Okay.
Yes, they receive 3 to 4 toys.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will tell you, having been at the event many
Yes.
years, there has never been 50. I mean, it is
Thank
wrapped around the block. And people that know about the Christmas Smiles Project actually show up there. They'll try to figure out what's the start time, and kind of like you camp out for concert tickets and stuff, right?
Wow.
They'll be, or like
They're
a
there
Chick-fil-A is
so early.
opening, right? So it's the same concept here. They know Christmas Smiles Project is coming, and they'll go and I'm not going to say they camp out, but they arrive very early.
Very early.
Wow.
Because they want to make sure they're one of the first ones when the gates open to have their child go in and choose the 3 to 4 toys that they'd like to choose. And I would say another thing that I find really fascinating and great is that we're talking about the spirit of gift giving, but even with the children that come through, sometimes I will hear them say to the older kids, yeah, I got these 2 gifts, but I really want to get this other gift for my sibling or my cousin or my
Right.
friend that I know can't have a gift. So just, they're even in the spirit of giving and saying, let me just have some for me, but I want to help someone else.
Right.
It's beautiful.
Like, do you have any restrictions, like, say, a family of 5 kids, and you have 5 bikes? And what if those 5 kids from that one family want those bikes?
Oh, they'll get them.
They'll
They'll
get
get
them.
them.
Yeah.
It's first
So it's
come,
like
If they're
first
a
come,
family,
first
yes.
serve. Okay.
So if there's siblings, we'll give everyone a bike if they need.
well, and if we have them.
right,
yes,
right,
yes,
right.
yes.
Wow.
So,
Yes.
I want to ask a question. 24 years. I know what motivated you to start, but what has 24 years done to your being doing this?
Well, I believe that that's our purpose here in life, is to serve others. So that's why I've continued this. And it wasn't a non-for-profit because I never wanted it to be a non-for-profit. This simply was 2 friends that wanted to give to others that didn't have. And it's funny that you say that because people would say, oh, you're going to stop when you get married. My husband is like the biggest, he should be sitting here. The
Biggest cheerleader.
Yes. Then you'll stop when you have your first kid. Well, my baby shower, everybody had to bring a toy for the Christmas Smiles Project. And then I have 3 kids. So we don't want to stop because we feel that this is our purpose in life, is to serve others.
That's awesome. Finding your purpose and acting upon it.
It's
Wow.
beautiful. And your friend, is she still involved?
Yes,
Yes.
very much involved.
yeah.
Yes.
So any big plans for 25-year anniversary?
I know. We have to go big.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We have to go big. And you know, last year we thought, oh, it was a COVID year. We thought, oh no, nobody's going to be able to give. You know, a lot of people lost their jobs. I think it was the biggest year ever.
Wow.
Yes, we went to like 3 different locations and we were able to give to 3 others after.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So I think everybody has that same purpose and they're driven to serve others.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to add, it's a little bit aside from the Christmas Smiles Project, but I think just to reinforce your purpose and your spirit of giving is you are also a school teacher.
Yes.
And so for you, your sense of giving and really helping others, I think is translated through what you do every single day, even outside of the Christmas Smiles Project. So I always say, I could not be a teacher, but I am so thankful for the teachers that we have. And I will put it out there for those of you that are listening. Every single athlete thanks their teacher and their coach, and they're making millions of dollars. And I'm just pushing for, I know we're saying the $15 an hour minimum wage. I'm pushing like teachers should get paid like the athletes, right? Because they're the ones that got them there. So I'm pushing for, some more money for the teachers. I don't know if that will happen. Hopefully it will. But I just want to say thank you because
Yes.
I wouldn't be
Thank
here
you.
without a teacher.
That's
My
right.
kids
right.
wouldn't be where they are without
Absolutely.
a teacher.
Absolutely.
And the spirit of giving and the selflessness that teachers, give out every single day is huge.
Yeah, it's a lot because a lot of times it's the teachers raising the kids.
Exactly.
Because some of the parents just leave everything up to
The teacher.
the teachers.
teachers.
Yeah, and the teachers it's just.
No, I see it.
it's
I work
just
in a
unreal.
school and they're all superheroes to me.
Yes.
So
Yes. So any last things that you want to share with our audience in terms of the Christmas Smiles Project? Maybe repeat where they can find you and where, if they wanted to send donations, what they could possibly do for that.
okay. So first, I want to thank you for having us here, and I hope that all of you can join us this year. I actually have the date already, which I think is Saturday, December 18th, and you can follow us on our Instagram and Facebook page at the Christmas Smiles Project, and through our emails also.
Great.
Ah,
So
awesome.
we want to share a few things with you. So if you'll give me a minute,
Aw.
audience.
Oh.
So we have some things that we'd love to share with the Christmas Smiles Project.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my goodness.
So we are not going to be able to be there on December 18th, but on behalf of Global
You will
Women
be
in
here.
Enrichment,
Oh
we
my
wanted
goodness,
to
thank you.
do something for Christmas
Christmas
smiles. Put a
smiles.
smile on someone's face. Put a smile
Put
on
a
your
smile
face.
on my face.
Exactly.
Oh
So,
my goodness. I love it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Oh, the kids are going to love these toys.
Well, and I'm just bringing out a
All
few.
ages, all.
We have
All
ages.
boys,
Girls.
Boys, girls.
Oh.
Yes.
Put them all out
We
there.
have different types of dolls.
Beautiful.
Board games.
Oh my goodness.
Smaller kids.
This is amazing.
Paw Patrol. Oh, I love this. This is so much
That's
fun.
my son's favorite game.
Do you think we
For
could
the
have
babies.
Oh my God.
Rosemary? Do you think we could have you here about toys and not contribute?
Exactly.
You know.
Puzzles. Hold on, we got more coming.
Oh my goodness. To get into the spirit of
Yes.
this is, you see why I call it? It should be the Christmas miracle. Look,
That is adorable.
a light up football.
More lighted footballs.
Oh my goodness, these are amazing.
Okay, and wait.
Thank you so much.
Sorry.
And there's one more.
So we got a little hula.
I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank you so
Thank you
much
so
for
much.
joining us.
Thank you
And,
for having me.
Can't wait to see the smiles on everybody's face come the 18th.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, ladies.
There. So thank you, audience, for joining us, and we can't wait to see you on our next episode. Remember to reach out to us at gwenrichment.com. Take care.